Italian word of the day for today, 20 September 2024, is formale, which translates to English as formal. And I have one of the things that I've kind of talked a little bit about, is fine dining. And I was like, yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one for that kind of like project, so to speak. Of fine dining is a type of dining that tends to come with kind of like the stigma of formality, whatever that arena of formality may be. So I was like, all right, can I make eating my 2 cheese wedges formal? I was like, okay, well, I can wear something expensive, right? This jersey was approximately $150. I can get my cheese and use kind of fancy stuff for eating the cheese wedges. So I got a butter spreader, and I got a nice little pinwheel of a dish. And it's spreadable cheese. This is the Laughing Cow spreadable cheese. This is French brand. So I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to use the butter knife to lift the cheese off the wrapper. I'm going to push it up a little bit like, ooh la la. See, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to take the butter knife and put it in the pinwheel dish. And there's one. And then there's 2. And so what constitutes formal is different depending on kind of what sphere of the world or society one is in. Different cultures, different heritages, different traditions have different levels of formality. Sometimes there are dress codes that go with the level of formality. Here's the cheese. Okay, so I think about, all right, what's something I'd talk about? Let's say I won the Wolf Prize in Physics, which I've brought up before. Both the topic of, was it me winning? Would I be okay with winning it? Yes. And then I've covered some of the laureates. Eat it like escargot. This is how snails are eaten. So let's say it was black tie or white tie enforced for the Wolf Prize in Physics. I'm a she, her, hers. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Norway and United States of America and Italy and Hungary and so on. So what might I wear if the formal dress code required a floor-length gown from me? And that's it. Black tie, floor-length gown. Maybe, like, depending on my physique, so if I were, like, smaller and confident in wearing something form-fitting, maybe a gray jersey dress with silver embellishments, markings. And then if this were what? I'm the solitary recipient, and or it's my first prize. Would my date then, my formal date in his black tie or white tie or whatever it is, be Tomas Seychon, my Seychon Leonhardi. And then sometimes with dress codes, it's strictly enforced and sometimes you're allowed to dress up. So like, if it were a black tie, they allowed people to dress up, then he could wear a white tie as well. Or not as well, I guess. I'd be a candy cane. So you could do white tie. There we go. That's pretty good for fine dining. I guess one step further in formality might be having like a placemat and requiring posturing. Something like this. This is pretty good. For a little bit more formal than the casual and picking it with my fingers and eating it. So, there we go. Italian word of the day for today, 20th September 2024 is formale, in English as formal.